this is Plum Silver. I'm doing a draw here about their health, I think, because I got the health card. I'm going to get a little closer to it. I did my little world cards yesterday, these ones that I always put on my table. I clear everything and I say, okay, what am I going to be looking at? What is going to interest me? Well, I'm not reading into my future, but I know that if I do a draw and I kind of leave it open to the message to come to me, somehow it will connect within the next 24 hours. Well, it did, because I went to watch my favorite Janine's podcast or videos on her with Beyond Mystic, and the question was asked about the Thailand princess that collapsed, and if this was a true story, or what is the purpose of it. So I figured, okay, we're talking about the health, the jabbing, and then here I got the princess. I said, well, there you go. So this is my story. So I said, let me go clarify it this morning. So I did these other cards. Let's go look at it a little closer. And I'm going to show you the health card. Something is opening up, and it's humanitarian work, because we got the heart. It's definitely for the love of helping its people. That's the goal. It's to help its people. And this is about a celebration. This is a really good event. And okay, it looks horrible when you look at it. It's the tower. The tower is going to be really explosive situation. Is going to make us, there's a deal of three here. There's three cups. It's almost like sort of like a group, a consciousness group that knows about the loss, and they're going to talk about the loss and the health of their princess. And there's a emperor here who's actually doing something very important about the loss, doing something to the institution. It's not their kingdoms being affected, it's who they're doing affecting this institution. It could be the health institution, the Pfizer companies. I mean, they are being, sort of small cuts everywhere. They're really in bad situation. To be expected. It's not surprising. I mean, seriously. Okay, so we're looking at the jab agenda and the recognizing the jab agenda and the path that people are taking in. That queen here is the beloved queen, because we got the heart there. I truly think this was a queen or a princess, a woman or a person who's caring for their people, because this is about caring and to help the public recognizing this and to talk about that, and they want justice, and they were kind of it's a contract that they might have to done it, and they obviously working for their people. They really are doing it. They're loving it, and they're loving their people. They're like, they're whoever's doing behind it. So I don't know. These cards are going to show you this is a play. Because I went to shuffle my cards, I put the woman in the center, and I go see what the cards on the right and the left, and that tells you the story about this woman. And then there's a mature woman that I picked these ones here, my Kipper cards, and I said, where's my woman? And then I'm with my man, and I kind of decided to do it in this row, which I find interesting. That was like just an instinct to do it this way, and it ended up with the card mature at the end, because that's a person in the know. They know that it's wisdom. And there's about the concern of the sudden wealth or health. There's the concern of the sudden death. It's like, isn't that interesting? The play of, well, definitely, because you see we got 11 and 33. That this is a play. These numbers are definitely strong numbers when we're talking about a play. Pretending or moving towards another consciousness. Number 33. This is like a new step. Okay. And so the woman here, for the love, obviously, and to send the love of this message of concern. This is a lover card, and there was a change, and it's a gift. And that was sort of like meditative, what would you call it? Mediation. That's the word I'm looking for. You see, we got the courthouse here. So that woman made a gift, she had to change something. Obviously, had to do some kind of, she's not healthy anymore. She looks like she collapsed. So that's the change. And it was to send a message of concern. And this change And I think that her father, the main male here, who's under there holding this situation to sort of, just tell us about this. He was approached by some wealthy man, maybe some people that, well, he's going to get wealthy doing this, but this is like, could be like, we need to sue these companies. There's big money making. Maybe they're also doing that. We don't know about it. But the woman is behind that too. And then it's really about, they're going to be, you see the future, they're going to be sort of working really hard at taking down something. They're going to have to sort of like taking something down, like that's what they're doing. And it's a suing. Is wealthy men could be like a lawyer helping, or doctors the information. Now, the information that were given to them, or what the public is told, is that she collapsed because of some bacterial infection. Really? And and they took the jab. Really? I mean, all this makes no sense. So you have to stop thinking about that, because their action or what they're doing, what's important is who they're suing, and it's all about money. This is how they're going to take down these big companies. Big? Look at the mountain. I'll tell you why. Because this mature woman here, this little woman, this princess, who's doing it, I believe, for the love and the message of concern she's sending. She's mature. She knows. She knows what she's doing. When I shuffle these cards, you see where she's looking, what she knows? She happened to be in the middle, but I'm just going to put it on top of it because that's what's happening, and that's what she knows. And what she knows is the deception, that little gambling, pretending deception that she's shedding light on, that she's pretending. See, it's like a star, not a star, but it's a sun card. And then it's all like in the dark, it's behind the scene. But that's to shed lights. That's actually to start shedding lights towards something bigger that we need to be aware of. Because we've got the public the public here at that line here has to be aware of this. This is really what's happening. Hopefully you all like this, because, these cards kind of confirm my draw. And it's I had to look at an issue about health. And then the queen, it's obvious, okay? So I had to do this. And then, so that's why I went to pick up all these women and men cards to see who we're talking about. In the mind, knowing it was that Thai princess that collapsed, which is a play. So let's not fall for all the pretend, but know there's something bigger coming. And to shed some light. This is not small, and it's very successful when you got the Sun card. Very successful issue that's going to happen. They're going to succeed with this pursuing and then taking down, collapsing this Pfizer company. They are doomed. All right. Thank you.